Welcome to the show, Christian Robeson, the prolific writer for the Austin Songwriter Association. I hear you're down from actually Dennis Bastarash is down there, and I saw a post, and I wanted to connect with you. Thanks, I thank you for having you. It's a privilege and an honor to have you on my show today.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me. Yeah, I got a random message from you on Facebook, and I guess it was through Denny, who we both know, and that's cool.
Yes,
I'm happy to answer any questions. Denny's a good friend of mine, so if you're friends with him, you must be a good guy.
He's a good friend of mine. I worked with him, and he played at my rock and roll shows I used to have back in the day. So yes, tell me about yourself. How'd you get how'd you get writing and where you are today, and where's it going? And where's it going, dude?
Right on. Yeah, no, so I've been writing since I was 13, 36 now, so almost 2/3 of my life now I've been writing. For a while it was just kind of a thing on the side. The first 100 songs you write aren't very good. They're all throwaways as you get better. But then you start getting to a certain point where you're like, I might be able to do this. People are starting to pay attention, that kind of thing. So, but my original goal was I went to the University of Texas to be a petroleum engineer. And I graduated in 2015. Then I had this weird health episode happen where my mortality came into clear view. And I was like, well, fuck,
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay now. It was a hard thing. I had like atrial fibrillation at a young age, but I was living really rough. And it just put a lot of things into perspective. And I was like, well, what's the one thing that makes me feel the best? And it's writing. So what I ended up doing was I worked as an engineer and in tech for a while, and I saved like 75% of my income. And I lived real cheap. Moved into a dining room, $400 a month.
I like those guitars you got back there.
Yeah. So I just try to do the frugal lifestyle thing. That way I don't even need to be successful to be able to do what I'm doing. So I just saved all my money and I quit my job, and I'm just writing full time now and playing. And
Now, have you written anything about your illness, fibrillation, whatever?
Oh yeah, I got tons of songs about death. Yeah, I got tons of songs about death and self-destruction. All those dark ones that every writer has, the ones they have too many of. I got those as well. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what inspires you to write? What time of day? Like in the morning, at night?
Well, I'm kind of a night owl, so I'll be like when you just called me here, I just woke up an hour ago. So 3 p.m. my time. I'm kind of yeah. But it's nighttime. It's like when everyone else is sleeping for some reason. That's when I go for my walks. That's when I write. That's when I get the most inspired to do things. But all kinds of things will inspire you. A lot of times you just try to do it every day, and it's kind of like at bats. Sometimes you just write a really bad song and it's no big deal. Just come up with something else and write a good one.
Do you have a band? Do you play in a band?
No, I've never been in a band.
Never been in a band in your song?
No, I've always been a solo dude. Yeah, I've written like 1,000 songs.
You, man. Cool.
All by myself. I always wanted to be in a band. In high school, I felt like I wasn't good enough. So I was like too chicken shit to even go try out with some of these dudes. But looking back, I'm like, they were just amateurs as well. I don't know why I was so nervous to do that. And then in college, I was like, oh, it's too late. You tell yourself these lies. Oh, it's too late to do that. And there was a couple times I tried to be in a band later on, like when I was on 26, but it was never a good fit. There was this one dude who was just like an overbearing control freak. And I was like, this isn't fun at all. Like it was the first day we got together, and it was him and his roommates. He had a drummer and a bassist and him. And I went in there and like, I was just trying to feel the guys out. I wanted to jam around, pick on some stuff, figure out their personalities. I get a little bit goofy when I write, just trying to have fun. And he was just he was a buzzkill, man. He was just like, no, we gotta work on the songs, blah, blah, blah. Finally, he went to go get some McDonald's because he got frustrated. And the second he left, me and his roommates just had like a awesome 1 hour jam, like 30-minute to an hour jam that we were laughing our asses off. He came back. And the mood just goes, and that's when I knew. I'm like, I'm not gonna be in a band with this dude. Like that's a red flag. That vibe kill.
No musical vibe there. Chris,
yeah.
Can I call you Chris? Christopher? Christian?
Chris. Yeah.
Where,
Chris.
where, Whereabouts are you from in Texas? And have you played
Hmm.
anywhere special in Texas?
Yeah. So I live in Austin. I grew up in Houston, but I've been in Austin for 17 years. It's just central in the city. And
Name some big places you played at in Austin, Texas.
no, all the biggest. No, I'm just kidding. Not all the biggest places. So I have a funny story for you. And I was working with this producer, Jimmy George, and he asked me a couple years ago, right before COVID started. He said, "What are your musical goals?" So I said, "Okay, this year I want to actually, instead of like making demos, I want to produce an actual record, and I have that now. I want to produce the record, and then I want to start playing actual gigs, not open mics, not just like little 5 song sets opening for someone. I want to play my own gig." He's like, "All right, well, if you could pick any venue, like what's your dream venue? If you could pick any one of them." And there's a special place in my heart for this place out west called Starlight Theater in Terlingua, Texas. It's out in the desert near the Chisos Mountains.
Wow.
And I said, "Oh, the Starlight Theater, man. I've always had a special." He's like, "We're playing there next month. Come with us." I was like, "What?" It was like a weird serendipity thing. This guy was going out.
See,
I
the
could have picked anywhere. So, I
stars
mean,
were out and taking you there. They're
that was
all
like my
lined up
first gig. Yeah.
for you, man. That was quite an experience, right?
Yeah. And then other than that, I play like little songwriter hovels around here. There's a place called New World Deli that's like specifically for songwriters. I do shows there. Usually it's like with one or two other people, and you kind of do the writers in the round thing, sharing your songs. And then I have a quarterly gig at a winery. You know, no big venues. I've never had a crowd over, you know, like 100 people. So
Okay, but
I'm
you write your own.
I'm not I don't got the I'm not a jukebox hero yet, you know. I don't got the stars in their eyes, but you know, my kind of music isn't geared towards arenas anyway, if you know what I mean.
Okay, just a question I thought I'd ask. Okay,
Yeah.
tell us more about the Austin Songwriter contest rate that's going on, how it started, and who's
Hmm.
involved.
Okay. So the Austin Songwriters Group is run by my friend Lee Duffy and Rick Busby and Greg Miller, and they've been doing it for a while. It started back in the 80s, I think, with Christine Albert, but they've been running it for like 19 years now. And then like once a year, they have a song contest where everyone submits songs. There's like several categories: singer, songwriter, bare bones. I'm gonna shut my phone up.
And that
Love songs, jazz songs, whatever, that
right,
that
every
kind of thing.
genre, right? Every
Like
genre. You
it
play
every
every
category.
genre too? Do
I
you
try to play every genre. I don't write jazz music.
so what music do you favor most over most? Other
I like
country?
folk, rock, indie, country.
So what's
Uh,
your
I
favorite to play and sing? And
I would just say Americana. It kind of is more encompassing, yeah.
okay.
Because that could be a lot of things, right? But it depends. I like to write in different character voices.
Would you give
Um,
us a demonstration, Chris? Can you pick up a guitar and sing us a song? Is that possible?
what
Acoustic.
kind what kind of song do you want?
I would like your favorite Americana song. And the name.
Okay, I'll play my newest one.
Okay, that's it. The newest one. Play something.
Let me tune up for you real
Is this
quick.
for the contest? Is this for the Austin contest?
No, I didn't actually enter the contest this year. I went to
Okay.
the symposium the last week with Denny, but the contest, I think he entered it. A lot of my friends entered it, but you know, I wasn't too concerned about entering. I was feeling weird about trying to
Oh,
compete.
okay. I'm mistaken. So have you ever been?
Yeah,
Okay. So just
yeah.
not this
A
year.
couple of years ago, I won for novelty song.
Oh, what song was that?
It was the one about some really it's called Meek Man. It's about this dude that lets his wife dominate him. So it was kind of it was a joke
Oh,
song. This guy was like a cuck.
sounds
Uh
kind of
and
graphic.
yeah, it was it's an acquired taste, that song. This is close enough in tune, but yeah, this is my most recent Americana song. And it's gonna be on a new record, I think. But I'm happy with this one. It's kind of just a song about being an outcast, but finding your tribe amongst other outcasts. These people ain't like me. I see the shine of their boots, the
whites of their teeth. Every hand stretching out for a shake, like they gotta give this poor boy something to take. So I'm wandering and playing the role that they want me in. I'm peering up from the bottom, feeling lost and forgotten. But these people ain't like you. I see you seeing me. I know you're feeling it too. Giving up your last drop of blood, just another stray soul out searching for love. Are you wandering? Yeah, I'm wandering too. Well, all I wanna get out of here, don't you? Let's get lost in something little better. When people like us find each other, we gotta hold on. Play me a song, Sharita, one that you wrote for yourself. I see you running down the same dream and waking up to nothing. And people say we're crazy the way we live our lives, believing just enough to keep on trying. With you, I feel like me, having a smoke, standing out in the street, letting go of the people inside. You know we're never gonna settle for that kind of a ride. Let's keep wandering and singing the song for the sake of it. And before the music's gone, let's get lost in something little better. When people like us find each other, we gotta hold on.
Bravo.
Thank you.
There's a new one.
Dude, you didn't hear me, but I had interruption. I forgot to put my phone on mute, and I got a couple phone calls.
That's all right.
Sorry about that, but it was a beautiful song, man. You know what
Thank
you
you.
look like, dude? You look like Chris Cornell singing when you
Oh,
sing
really?
that song. Yeah, I really like his.
Well, like my hair is getting in my face and I'm looking all moody or something.
Yeah. So where are you going next now with this? This album? Where is it going to debut? Where can you tell the audience that
Oh,
you can
well,
see
so
SoundCloud?
I have a record I made 2 years ago with Gabriel Rhodes. He's a producer in town. He's the son of Kimmy Rhodes, very talented guy. I haven't put it out yet for some reason. All through COVID, I could have put it out. I didn't. And I'm already recording the next one before putting out the first. So I don't know the exact date when it's going to be released. I'm still putting those ducks in a row.
So nobody can hear you on Spotify. Nobody hear you on
Mm-mm.
SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Or
and it's
any
something all my friends
platform.
give me shit about. Yeah, you can't find me anywhere.
Oh,
It's
I
kind
got
of
the wrong channel then, man. I thought you were a rock star. No, but it's honestly, thank you for being on there and playing that beautiful song you
Oh, thank
played
you.
and hanging out with my buddy Denny. It's
Yeah, Denny's awesome. I just
pleasure
hung out.
having you, man, and you keep on rocking, dude. And I
Right on.
want to have you back on for the next album whenever it gets
Yeah,
out.
whenever I finally release something and I can actually plug something right now. Yeah, it's not about plugging anything.
Can you
I'm
send
happy.
it anywhere? Can you send it to me or?
I can send it to you. Yeah, no, I have a Dropbox link. I've had all my my buddy. I've sent it to like 200 people just through Dropbox, so it's already semi-released for the people I care the most about hearing it.
Oh,
Just
cool. That's
the
cool.
public can't hear it. I'm trying to build that cult following of one, just me, you know.
Well, that's good. It's good to have. I'm an indie artist myself,
Right
and I
on. You play
it's
something?
real. Yes, I playing.
Play me something.
I'm a bass player.
All
But
right. No, well, never
yeah,
mind.
and you got me on the spot. I can't even think of a song to play, but that's not in the cards. But I thank you for having you. I'd like to have you back
Hmm.
when your album's done, and we can
Yeah,
view your album.
that'll be cool. This will be a nice baseline, and then we can see what's happened.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
want to try and collaborate with that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, right on, man. How long have you been doing these interviews?
I just started about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I got out of my shell and I started, doing this for fun and meeting interesting peoples like you, man, that
Yeah,
share
well, it sounds like fun.
that share the same thing, music, peace, and
Hmm.
harmony, man.
Right on.
It's all good, man. It's a good vibe. It's a good thing, and so please subscribe, add me, and hit the notification button. And
You put these on YouTube? Is that where it's going, or where?
yes, it'll be on
Oh,
you.
right on.
It's going on Facebook first. I think I'm going to tag you on there first, and then I'll put you on there, and then we'll go from there.
Right on, man. I'll support you as much as I can.
Thank you.
Cool, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me and asking me with sight unseen, asking to interview me. I
Hey,
appreciate
it's
that.
all good, man. It's all fun, man. And the comfort's your own home.
Yeah, there we go.
Bada boom, bada bing. Thanks for having you.
All right, partner. Thank you.
Ciao.